This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Call HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High, in the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles and the head bishops of Great Millstone who taught us His truth and truth of sincerity. And peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. That's you men, women, and children. Okay? Esau is about to come down with great wrath. They are about to use these to hunt you. Okay? They're going to use these to hunt Jake, man. Okay, you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, Esau is about to come down with great wrath. He's about to show you he's the devil, you know, and the Lord warned us of these times. He told us this was coming. Okay, so you can't act surprised. You can't act like you ain't know. Okay, this time is definitely on the cusp. All right, and this is why majority of these people, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians, are going to get destroyed because you have forsaken the Most High. Okay, you have forsaken the Most High. You have no understanding. You haven't sought the Lord in truth and understanding, and because of this, you're going to be left out there. And Esau is going to come down with great wrath, man. All right. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe, which means destruction, to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And this devil is not some, horn, being, underground with a pitchfork. No, this devil is your government. This devil is the ruling, class, which are you so-called white people, okay, Caucasians, these so-called white people, Caucasians. That's Esau Edom. Okay, and right now they're ruling, they're in power, and they want to bring together, okay, a new world order. You see this guy Klaus Schwab, you see Henry Kissinger, you see George Soros, you see all these famous or well-known names, of these Edomites who are funding all these, different things are going on all over the earth. Okay, and ultimately what they want to bring in is a new world order, and that's the devil coming down into you having great wrath. That wrath is going to be out of this world, man. A time called Jacob's trouble. We're coming into a time called Jacob's trouble. Okay, let me grab that, because you got camps not teaching about this. You got camps saying it's going to be okay. You got camps saying that it's all going to be peaches and cream when it's not, man. Okay, great death and destruction is coming. Okay, and if you can't see it by now, it's because you're about to be in it. Okay, if you don't understand, how this is coming, it's because the Lord has blinded you. Okay, ultimately to be in it. Okay, unless He have mercy upon you and shed His light of His truth upon you. Scripture says, "They that receive not the truth shall be damned." Okay, but this is Revelation. Jeremiah. Chapter 30, verse 4, it says, "And these are the words that the Lord Yahawah spake concerning Israel," you so-called Native Americans, okay, you so-called Hispanics and Latinos, "and concerning Judah," which are you so-called American Negroes, you so-called Haitians, you so-called Jamaicans and West Indians. He's speaking to you, because he's talking concerning you. He says, For thus saith Yahawah, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace." No peace is coming. No peace is coming. The devil is preparing war. Okay? The devil is preparing war. It says, "Ask ye now and see whether whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into pale, and this great death and destruction is coming, man." You're going to have grown men out here screaming like women. Okay? You're gonna be getting hunted down by these Terminator bots, these Terminator dogs. And that clip you saw in the beginning, in the post-production, that was a a show called Black Mirror. Okay, one of the episodes. Go watch it. If you haven't watched the show called Black Mirror on Netflix, go watch it, man. Go watch these shows. Go watch these movies because they're telling you what's coming. They're giving you examples. Okay, and they're calling the entertainment of what's coming. But this is them actually programming you for what's to actually come. And when this thing comes to pass, it's going to be like nothing you ever seen in your life, man. It's gonna be coming into a time like never before in history. We're gonna see some things that you could never even imagine on in a damn in your worst nightmare. Okay, that's how bad it's about to be out here, man. And especially for you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, because when all hell does break loose, the people who are going to be affected the most are you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, which is why the Lord has been warning sending his prophets out there and warning you, having them warn you people to repent, to seek him. Okay, it says verse 7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. We coming into a time like never before. Never before in history have you had people getting chased down by these, man. You saw in the video before, it said it can chase down cars, it can track you. And that show, I don't want to spoil it too much. You should definitely go watch it. But I gotta say some things. In that show, that robot dog, it was chasing this lady, okay, because pretty much they were trying to break into this warehouse, and that was pretty much a guard dog for the warehouse. So the lady, I guess she called herself get what she wanted, but the dog, that robot dog, was determined to kill anybody who broke into that warehouse. That was his job. It had to kill them. It was so it hunted her down. She tried to flee and run. She was bleeding. It was tracking her down. Okay, and one way it tracked her was it shot off a grenade at her or something like that, and then the grenade had like these like spurs in it, these electronic spurs, which is pretty much like microchips that like stuck into your skin, and then she didn't realize it, but when she got shot with this, those shreds were actually tracking her, so that Terminator dog was able to track her wherever she went. She even knocked off one of his legs, and it still kept coming, man. It would not stop. It will not stop. It was repairing itself. This man is making Terminators, and he's not making these for no reason. He's making them because he's going to use them, man. Okay, this is not to walk old ladies across the street. This is to put it on you fucking Jakes, man. He about to come down with great wrath and start slaughter you niggas, man. All you unrepentant Israelites that thought this shit was sweet, they thought it was a joke. We about to see how funny this shit about to be, man. You are about to witness the devil. All you people that say, oh, y'all hate speech, y'all, they're not all like that. Well, they about to show you. The devil's about to show you he's the devil, man. That's why he called the devil, because he's a deceiver. He deceived you and made you think that he was all peaches and cream, but now he finna fucking hunt your ass, with these, monstrosities. It says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Jacob are you so-called Negro, Hispanics, Native Indians. Okay, we are Jacob, okay? It says, but he shall be saved out of it. Who is that he? The men that have been serving Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI in truth and sincerity. The ones that have been risking their lives and their freedom, okay, to go out there and do the will of the Lord. Okay, that's the ones that's going to be saved. So when these robots do come, these men are going to have spiritual power. They're going to be able to, combat and fight, sling one of these bitches, smash it, with telekinesis just out of their mind. But you other people, what are you going to do? Your bullet's going to bounce off. It's going to be bulletproof. What are you going to do? And it got worse than this, man. This is just, an example, okay? This is this man's sword, okay? Let me grab this real quick, man, okay? Let's see, they got something called order out of chaos. And what they're going to do, what they're doing is they're taking away all your food. They're raising up your gas prices. They're about to take away your jobs and take away your houses and everything else, and pass all these laws to put you in a bind, just so you can act up and you can go out there and protest. And then out of that chaos, they're going to bring order. They're going to bring order, okay? You're going to have these motherfuckers marching through the streets. You call yourself looting, you call yourself protesting. Okay, we going to see. It says Romans chapter 13. Let me get right to the point. It says, verse 4, for he is the minister of the Most High to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid, for he beareth not the sword in vain. Esau, okay, the man that's in power, he does not, which he is a sword, but he has the ultimate sword, which is the weapon, his weapons. And in this right here, as you see on the screen, it's ultimately just another weapon, man. Okay, matter of fact, let me go here. You know, this is spiritual. This is spiritual, man. As I was getting ready to set up to do this lesson, I happened to, jump back on Twitter because that's where I got this footage from, off of Twitter. And then we got a lot of stuff on Twitter, man. A lot of stuff you can, do little, edifying lessons with. But I had jumped back on Twitter, and right as I'm getting ready to do this lesson, setting the camera up and everything, I see this post. Okay, and this is just the spirit of YAHAWASHI, man, because I'm literally doing a video on this. And as I'm about to do a video on it, I see this post. Okay, but it says 2020. It says, "Oh, look at that cute little thing. I want one. Come on, future, hurry up." It says, it's supposed to be the future, right? And this is what where we're at, 2 years ago. Okay, we've seen these things on TV. And it says 2025, obey police. Okay. So you see, how far they plan on going with this thing, man. Okay. That's just an idea of how far they plan on going with this thing, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave it right here. Okay, let me grab some more scripts. Okay, let me bring this back. It says, Romans chapter 13, verse 4, "For he is the minister of the Most High to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil," if you Jake's going off, if you Jake's, trespassing against the Lord, if you haven't sought the Lord, he is, be afraid. So if you Jake's don't want to get right, be afraid. You should be afraid. It says, "For he is the minister, for he beareth not the sword in vain." So he don't got these, these weapons and these, instruments and of destruction for nothing, man. And if you notice one thing about Esau, anything he can do, when one thing about this man is how you know he the devil, is how we know who Esau is, because that gun is his blessing. Anything he can put his hands on, he weaponizes it, man. Okay, they created planes. What they do? They put guns on them. They created trucks. They put damn torrents on them. Tanks on them. Rocket launchers on them. Tanks, man. Like, anything he touches, he has to turn into a weapon. All right. So this just go to show that we dealing with the devil, man. It says, "For he be afraid, for he beareth not the sword in vain. For he is the minister of the Most High, a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil." You see? So all you jakes that don't repent, that do not seek YAHAWASHI, this man is a revenger for those that doeth evil. Okay? And ultimately, if you're not seeking the Most High, YAHAWASHI, keep his commandments with your ability, you're doing evil, man. Maybe you may not have killed nobody. Maybe you might not have stolen anything. Maybe you have a clean diet, but you have to be seeking YAHAWASHI, especially, I'm talking to you, so-called Negro, Hispanics, Native Indians. Okay, but we know this is only for the elect. This ain't for all blacks and Hispanics, because not all blacks and Hispanics are going to get it. Majority of people want to, stay out there and damn la la land and, a wicked world and, ultimately be destroyed. Jake is willing to die for wickedness. Okay, but we're willing to die for righteousness and die, pushing it, man. Okay, if that be the case. Okay, and you see right here in this picture, man. Look at it. There's no more city, man. Everything's gonna get torn out. There's no more future here, man. People talking about, a credit score, a career, okay, a future. There's no fucking future here, man. Scripture says that though they look at the windows, they be darkened, because there's no future here, man. It's like if you see somebody, sitting by the window on a rainy day, they all sad and shit because they can't go outside. That's gonna be the times that we coming into, man. If you do go outside, you're gonna have one of these little fucking, roaches run you down. Because that's what that's kind of what it looked like. Look at it, look like a little roach, man. They're gonna put these things to use. It says, 2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 13, that whosoever would not seek Yahweh power, God of Israel. So whosoever of you Israelites will not seek your power, the God of Israel, not Jesus, not Buddha, okay, not the universe, not a career. You got to seek the power, God of Israel. If you don't, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. The Lord is not a respecter of persons, man. So whether you old or young, you know, you can be a baby, it could be a old lady. You know, the Lord gonna put you to death in the most gruesome way, man, because the Lord is coming down with great wrath. This is why we've been telling you to repent and seek Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Okay. Let me grab this real quick. And these devils, man, they're plotting, man. You know, they're not putting all this money and all this time and energy and all this, you know, they're training these motherfuckers. You know, they ain't doing all this for no reason, man. You know, they got to put this to use, and they plan on it. You know, they can't wait. You know, they're, you know, salivating just thinking about it. Okay. This is Psalms chapter 64. I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, "Hear my voice, O power, and my prayer preserve my life from the fear of the enemy." Okay, this is the enemy, man. They get prepared to come down with great wrath, man. Okay, and we pray to the Lord preserve our lives from the fear of the enemy, man. Just to fear these devils is fucking dreadful. You know, you have anxiety. We don't fear, man. You know, we trust that no matter how bad things look, no matter how bad things get, Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI is going to deliver us. That's our faith, man. Okay? And if we have to die for this truth, so fucking be it. We're not living here anyways. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. We pray the Lord, hide us from this wicked devil, man. You know, protect us, deliver us. You know, give us a way out, a way to escape. Lord's going to lift up a standard, a way to escape. That's why that scripture is that standard. It goes into what, to take flight, you know, to disappear. Imagine you get rolled up on by one of these. You may have to take flight, man. And don't get it twisted. They might have these motherfuckers flying soon, man. But you may have to take flight. You may have to disappear. You see? It says, "Who whet their tongue like a sword, who bend their bows and to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not." It's going to suddenly start attacking you damn jakes, man. You know? But they really want to come for the men of the Lord. Because the rest of you niggas, you already through. They already got you, man. They really want to go for the men of the Lord. It says, "They encourage themselves in an evil manner." It's like in an evil matter. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, "Who shall see them?" You're not going to see this coming, man. You're not going to be running, you know, Jacob's trouble, and all of a sudden you're going to be in the woods, and this motherfucker going to shoot at you. You going to dodge. Oh, what the fuck? You're going to turn around, you're going to see this motherfucker, you know, weaving through trees, you know, running through trees and shit, man. Come on, man. You know, opening doors, you know, running over cars. We coming in some serious times. It says, "They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them, the heart is deep. The Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away." And like I said in that series, you know, Black Mirror, this is why I say watch these shows and watch these movies, because they're telling on themselves. They have to tell you what they're going to do. They have to tell you what they're going to do. That's a part of their witchcraft. So what they do, they put in their movies and their shows. A lot of people think, oh, the Simpsons, oh, they're predicting the future. No, they're not predicting the future. These motherfuckers are creating the future. And with that, they're putting in these shows because, you know, it's through witchcraft, man. You know, a lot of these, you know, monumental things that happen in history, you know, they have, you know, prayed to demons about it, you know, through their witchcraft, and they put it in their entertainment, man. Okay, so in these shows, you know, in that show Black Mirror, they telling on themselves, man. They letting you know what's up. And if you watching, like the scripture says, be circumspect, for the days are evil. If you're really watching, you can see what's going on, man. You know, this ain't fucking rocket science. All right, you can see what's going on. You should be able to see what's coming. You know, if the Lord is really dealing with you, man. Let me grab this, because it's going to get so bad out here, man. The Lord's going to have to literally send help. Okay, the Lord's going to have to send us help. Okay, we need help. All right, not to mention that spiritual power. This is revelation. I mean, it's like the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. Michael is an archangel. Okay, I believe the archangel of war. Okay, so the Lord's going to literally send an archangel down here, which is not just an ordinary angel. That's a mighty angel, man. It says, which standeth for the children of thy people. Thy is possessive. Lord, he said he's going to stand for the children of thy people. Hey, the Lord's people, man. His children. Okay. And now where children go into sons. Okay, so it starts with the men. So you women that got a problem with the Israelite man, well, you got another thing coming. You're going to have to submit. Like when we had to submit to the Lord, you women going to have to submit to the man. Okay, and if you don't, then you're going to be left out here. Okay. It says, standing for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as was not since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. Okay, so we coming into a time like never before. Worse than World War I, World War II, slavery. This time we coming into, it's gonna be an all-out fucking slaughter, man. Judgment Day, the end of times. Okay, and this is why you see all these things happening in the world, because this is gonna, ultimately come down to the point where they're gonna be, hunting your ass down in the streets, man. Okay. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 68. For behold, look, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. They have, look, man, these motherfuckers are preparing to come down with great wrath. Okay, and it's burning inside of them. They have, an intense desire to just, slay. It says, for the burning of for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. They're gonna be snatching you Jakes up, trying to tag you. It says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden underfoot. You silly niggas that's gonna just okay, oh my God, okay, I'll do it. It's just, well, I had to do it. I wanted to travel. I wanted to keep my job. I want to do it. Yeah, okay. Well, you that consent, you're gonna be had in derision, reproach, and trodden underfoot. For there shall be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Okay, and real quick, they got something called I gotta be careful with my words, but they got something called Marburg. Let me do that for the algorithm. And it's supposed to be the next, outbreak or whatever that's going to affect these people that have that yab. Okay, and they're going to start turning in pretty much into zombies. Okay, because of a frequency they're going to put through those towers, man. Okay, you got to read between the lines. But when that happens, it's going to turn into a complete, total, war zone out here, man. Imagine 100 people dropping one day. 100 million people dropping one day, all over the world. It's the world's gonna change. And they show you that shit in these movies. It says, verse 71, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. So they're gonna be like madmen. Okay, this devil, he about to be like mad. He be like a madman. He's gonna be just slaying and killing. He don't care about babies, children. He don't care about old people. He just gonna be, gunning, man. It says, for they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. And that's already happening. They're already wasting and taking away your goods. They're taking away all your food purposely. These famines and these food shortages are being done on purpose. So they're taking away all your food, all your water, all your medicine. They're hiking the gas prices up so you can't, these truck drivers can't deliver. So this economy can't collapse, can't go on. And it's an orchestrated collapse. Okay? It says, then cast you out, they'll cast them out of their houses. Hey, man, when you can't get to work, or you can't afford to, a lady said she had to, I believe she said she had to choose whether she had to, get gas or buy food. And she had to get gas because she had to get to the job that don't pay her enough. Okay, so Eddie, you're gonna come to that decision too pretty soon. Okay, it's about to get bad out here. And then that's gonna cause you to what? Eventually, people gonna start losing their homes. They already been happy. People already losing their homes. Homelessness is on the rise. You got people, sleeping on the bridges and in woods. I remember I was riding on the street one day, and I happened to just be looking out the window on a busy road, a regular road, with stores and everything else on the side or whatever, the billboards. But I remember I saw down this, I saw like for a split second, I saw this little, cut, where it was like a little wooded area. And I saw like a little, opening in that wooded area. And I saw, it was like fucking at least 20, tents, man. It was like a whole encampment over there. Okay, 20 tents it had to be, man. I just saw a glimpse as I was driving by. And I looked and I'm like, damn, like, what the? Those people literally hiding. I mean, I'm not hiding, but living, on the back streets of, your everyday towns, man. These people are, behind buildings and, in the woods, tenting. You'll think they have a house, they're going to work every day, but they the whole time that they're, already living in a tent. So they're taking away your houses too, man. All right, we ain't gonna have none of these luxuries that we have right now very soon, okay? And that's why you're gonna wish you had the YAHAWASHI. That's gonna be our only comfort, is the spirit of YAHAWASHI, man, dwelling with us. It says, verse 73, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Okay, then you're gonna know who the Lord's really dealing with when this time comes, man. Because we all gonna be tried, but the ones who come out pure, the ones who gonna remain, you gonna know, wow, that's the man of the Lord. Everybody gonna know, man. Okay, it says, hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So that's our hope and our faith, that the Lord will deliver us from the same, man. No matter how bad it get out here, no matter how, how much trouble it is going to be out here, Jacob's trouble, the Lord's going to deliver us from the same, because we've been serving and, taking him seriously, man, doing his will, and that's the most important thing in this world, man. Nothing else fucking matters. Okay. And excuse my language, but I got to tell it like that, because that's how real it is. Okay, if you still crying about foul language, you about to see some foul shit out here, man. You about to see some foul shit out here. You gonna see people eating their children. You gonna see children eating their parents. It's gonna be a dog eat dog world out here, man. Okay, so hey, it's time to grow up. Okay, it's time to grow up. Let me go back here. This is coming. Okay. They want you to comply to their new world order. Sure, it says it, and they did that do not, I don't want to grab it right now. I want to grab this, but pretty much roughly paraphrasing, that they that do not submit, shall be beheaded. If you don't submit to that new world order, you're gonna be beheaded, man. Okay. I'm gonna end off with this right here. I don't want to make this too long, but you know how the spirit go. It says and this is our job, okay? Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 8, it says, again, the word of YAHAWAH came unto me, saying, son of man, which is us, prophesy and say, thus saith YAHAWAH, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. That sword is being perfected, man. Their weapon, okay, is being perfected. Esau said, when the days of mourning for my father are at hand, I will slay my brother Jacob. And this man has perfected that sword that, Isaac gave him. That blessing he got. He has perfected it. Okay, he got so much, so he, these motherfuckers are, are going to be, it's lucky. These robots are going to be automatic. Okay, and they're going to be automatic, or they can be controlled, but for the most part they're going to be automatic, man. Just or AI. You see, that's him. Perfecting his weapon. Okay, he's going to create a killing machine that's just going to slaughter and do his bidding. Okay, it says it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. They're gonna send a couple of these through the damn hood. It's gonna make a sore slaughter. Jake gonna think with all these guns, all that. You gonna see them guns on the ground with their ass. Just a bunch of blood. Okay, it says it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? Is this a time to be trying to make jokes and have fun and be in a spirit of joy, merry? No, man. This is a time of buckling down, getting in the spirit, seeking YAHAWASHI more and more every day, because it's about to get fucking real out here, man. Real talk. It's about to get nasty, and if you ain't in the right spirit, then you already through. It says, it contenteth the rod of my son as every tree. You see, it contenteth the rod of my son as every tree, and he hath given it to be furbished that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. This man is about to come down with great wrath. All his weapons he got, he about to use them shits, man. Okay, he about to put his blessing to full capacity to the ultimate use. He about to go all out, man. He about to bring out the big guns. Okay, the big guns. Okay, I got a video when the brother sent in the chat of an Edomite, with a damn gun the size of a little Bow Wow. I might do a video on that, separately. All right, but it says, verse 12, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. You see this? Lord, so you're going to start with his house first. It shall be upon my people, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians. They're going to send these things to the hood first, man. It shall be upon the princess of Israel. It's going to be upon the princess of Israel, man. Okay? You Israelites. It says, terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon the thigh. So terrors by reason of the sword. Okay, great death and destruction is coming. Okay, and this is just the beginning. This is just a prelude. They're telling you what they're about to do to you. Okay, so don't act like you ain't know whenever it comes. Seek YAHAWASHI while he may be found. The time is short. All right, with that being said, I'm going to say shalom. I praise lessons edifying to the hopeful elect. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone, teaching reward who taught us his truth and truth of sincerity. And shalom, man. Shalom. Kwame Sharala, Abba, Babal, DTA.